Dobrodošli u emisiju. Posetili smo sajam u Riminiju posvećen inovativnim rešenjima i tehnološkom razvoju. Više od 1000 izlagača iz preko 50 zemalja predstavilo je svoje rešenja, a 3 dana događaja obeležili su preko 160 konferencija, seminara i radionica. Pratite šta je industrija istakla i koja inovativna rešenja oblikuju budućnost.
Koliko dugo već posećujete ovaj sajam u Riminiju i šta vas najviše interesuje na KI sajmu u Riminiju?
Pa ovo je već treći put, treća godina zaredom. Nadamo se da ćemo tradicionalno nastaviti. Najviše nas zanimaju da vidimo kuda industrija ide. Sajmovi su uvijek zgodna prilika da vidimo novosti, da vidimo šta je aktuelno, da posetimo neke partnere s kojima već sarađujemo, malo uživo da se sretnemo i...
Ipak je bitan taj kontakt.
Tako je. Bez ličnog kontakta sve se svodi na mailove i na neku komercijalu, a ovde je dobro dođe zato što možemo da vidimo nove proizvode koji tek dolaze, možemo da ih opipamo, da vidimo što je važno, tako da...
Da, obzirom da ste vi u struci električnih punjača, da li ste došli sa električnim vozilom u Rimini?
Tako je, u stvari pola puta, ali bi svakako došao do kraja, ali zbog privatnih nekih organizacija sam morao da se...
Kakva je infrastruktura? Ne znam dok ste išli, ali...
Do Slovenije.
Do Slovenije ste došli.
Pa već kad se pređe u Hrvatsku, dalje nema problema. Slovenija je okej. U Italiji, naravno, profesionalna deformacija, samo gledamo gde ima punjača, ima ih na svakom koraku, nema gužve, potpuno je moguće putovati 1000 kilometara, dopunjavati se usput bez ikakvog problema.
Da li ste primetili neke nove trendove u vašoj industriji ovde na sajmu? Šta je to što vam je prvo privuklo pažnju?
Pa, pojavljuju se, recimo, sve jači i jači punjači. Sad je trend 300 kW, 400 kW skladišta energije, punjači koji su kombinovani, koji imaju svoje skladište energije. Očigledno je to odgovor industrije na nedostatak snage na lokacijama potencijalnim, što je inače veliki problem. To je nešto što u stvari najviše usporava razvoj infrastrukture, jer lokacije koje su pogodne nemaju energetsku infrastrukturu da bi stavili neku veliku stanicu za punjenje i to je nešto što će se razvijati, a punjači koji već sad imaju integrisano svoje skladište baterije, na primer, nakače se na mrežu sa 50 kW, a mogu da guraju 200 kW vozila. Onu razliku vuku iz svoje baterije, pune svoju bateriju kad nema vozila i onda pune vozilo sa maksimalnom snagom.
Ko se najviše ističe od proizvođača na sajmu?
Kina.
I dalje?
I dalje. Jednostavno vidi se da vode u tehnologiji, vode u snagama, u rešenjima, dolaze neki novi protokoli, očigledno da će i ostala industrija prati Teslu. Na primer, Tesla, znate i sami, ima takozvani plug and charge. Prikačite auto, nema aplikacije, nema identifikacije, sve auto iskomunicira. To će da bude trend. Znači da to punjenje u stvari bude jednostavno, da nemate 10 aplikacija za ovoga, za onoga, nego jednostavno sve se dešava unutar automobila, u tom nekom ekosistemu i to je ono što vidimo da otprilike u kom to pravcu ide.
To je izuzetno značajno za vozača električnih automobila ukoliko ne voze Teslu.
Tako je. Znači, to je sad neki novi OCPP 2.0, gde punjač i infrastruktura izmenjuju informacije sa vozilom. Vozilo se identifikuje po nekim ključevima, broju šasije, vi jednostavno unesete platnu karticu u nalogu vozilu i dalje sve radi automatski.
U kom nekom vremenskom periodu možemo da očekujemo tu novu tehnologiju?
Pa ove godine.
Ove godine već? I kod nas na našim prostorima?
I kod nas na našem prostoru. Mi imamo ideju da ove godine probamo da postavimo prve punjače koji će podržavaju plug and charge, auto charge i da na kraju lokacije i mesta punjačkih stanica da se propagiraju unutar automobila.
Da, koji tipovi punjača će biti najinteresantniji za naše tržište? Obzirom da mi nemamo dobru pokrivenost ni sa AC punjačima, da li su DC punjači budućnosti ili AC?
Pa generalno je, jedni i drugi su komplementarni, zato što po nekim statistikama 80% punjenja nekog životnog veka automobila je na kućnom punjaču, koji ima mogućnost, a samo 20% punjenja je na brzim punjačima, iz prostog razloga, to ako pogledate neki životni vek automobila, recimo 300.000 km, je li tako? 240.000 km ćete puniti jeftino u vašoj kući, na javnom parkingu ispred zgrade i tako dalje.
Što je i smisao.
Što ima smisao, a samo onih 20% kilometara ćete puniti kad putujete negde na tranzitu i tako dalje. Tako da, u suštini, brzi punjači su tranzitni, namenjeni su kompanijama koje imaju mnogo vozila pa ne mogu da dočekaju da se napune, je li tako? I ono što vidimo, eto, počinje lagano i megavatni punjači, počinju brzi punjači sa nekim dual gun tehnologijama koji su namenjeni kamionima i velikim vozilima koji imaju 2 seta baterija. Tako da sve ide u tom pravcu da će se to razviti.
Kada kažete o kamionima, koliko je zahtevna tu infrastruktura i da li smo mi uopšte spremni za takvu inovaciju?
Oni se pune kao i običan auto, jedini je problem lokacije i prostore, jer ipak kamion je ogroman, treba na neki način da priđe punjaču, tako nije baš ono za uzdanji parking.
Logistički je zahtevnije.
Logistički je zahtevnije i morat će se praviti lokacije koje mogu da imaju mesto za parking da bi kamion mogao da stane.
Dakle, ali i to je, ajde da kažemo, na pragu da se dogodi.
Pa da, znači imamo prošle godine Amazon kupio 200 električnih tegljača, rađeni su eksperimenti, na primer, nekoliko hiljada kilometara, običan kamion i kamion električni, stigli su skoro u isto vreme, s tim što cena goriva, transporta i svega ostalog električnim kamionom i kamionom sa, ajde da kažemo, ICE motorom, motor sa unutrašnjim sagorevanjem je drastična razlika.
Često čujemo da to mreža ne može da podrži. Ne može da podrži toliko automobila, toliko punjača. Da li je to istina i da li imamo neko rešenje za to?
Da, pa rešenja već postoje. Znači, razne platforme na koje su punjači povezani omogućavaju klasterisanje, omogućavaju upravljanje potrošnjom i snagom. Naprimer, možemo da kažemo ovaj punjač je od 8 ujutru do 2 poslepodne 400 kW, a od 2 poslepodne do 4 je 100. I to može da radi automatski. Jer tako, u suštini u budućnosti će harmonija i balans energije biti važniji nego cena. Tako, ali sve je potpuno moguće. Evo, nalazimo se na štandu ovog proizvođača koji integriše punjače, baterijska skladišta energije. Znači, sad su se već pojavili punjači koji imaju svoje baterije. Njima ne treba ogroman priključak na mrežu, tako. Moguće je proizvoditi energiju putem solara ili obnovljivih izvora, skladištiti baterije i onda iz tih baterija puniti automobile i obrnuto, je li tako? Tako da to će sigurno je evolucija.
Da li ste znali da jedan udar groma oslobađa energiju dovoljno da napaja običnu sijalicu više meseci? Ovakvi prirodni fenomeni pokazuju koliko je energija moćna i koliko je važno razvijeti tehnologije za njeno skladištenje i efikasno korišćenje.
You're one of the global leaders in solar technology and energy storage solution.
Yep.
What brings you, Sungrow, to the Key Energy Expo this year?
Yes, like this. So Sungrow has been working in the power electronic transactions for more than 28 years. So we have the one-stop solution, including the battery storage and also the EV charging and also the inverter. So all these can combine into a turnkey solution for the customer. In Key Energy inspection, so we can provide all scenario solution for the customer. So for example, for the EV charging, we can provide DC charger from 30 kilowatt up to 3.5 megawatt charger. So for some regions, if there's not enough capacity, we can also use our battery to boost the power capacity from the grid. For example, like if it needs 1 megawatt from the battery, then we can use our battery to boost the power connections.
Sungrow is also developing EV charging solution, right?
Yes.
How important is charging infrastructure to the future of electric mobility?
As you can see, like there's a trend from the transaction for the EV electric vehicles. So you can see that there's more and more electric vehicles, not only in Serbia but also in the whole Europe. You can see the new electric vehicle registration rate is coming faster and faster and higher. For the whole Europe, it's almost 20% of the new vehicles, electric vehicles. So with Sungrow's charging solutions, we can accelerate this kind of transaction for the EV chargings. So we use our technology and our product to support quick adoption for the electric vehicle infrastructure for all the countries in Europe. And we also see like there's a great potential for Serbia and West Balkan countries.
Oh, great. So you are present in Serbia?
Yes, we are present in Serbia. We have our DC charger installed and we have a very good partnership in Serbia.
How is solar energy evolving in the Europe market?
For solar energy, we can also see like now it comes to also kind of like, how to say, there's more and more also big players into the sector. And Sungrow is the top leading supplier for this industry. And in this year, 2026, Sungrow has been the top one of the renewable brands for the world. So we see quite good potential for the market and industry for both PV and ESS and EV charging.
How important are energy storage systems for the stability of renewable energy networks?
It's very important, as you can see also from the every country, there's more and more tender releasing. They need the battery to forming the grid to make the grid stable and sustainable. And it's very important to keep the energy stable for the grid with the battery support this kind of system.
And what is innovation in this kind of, let's say, storage?
Yes.
Which technology you have?
Yeah, we can give you some examples. For example, now is the forming grid function of the battery is becoming more and more important to avoid some accident of the breakdown of the grid. So with Sungrow technologies, we do this innovation. We made the installation quite easier. We put all the AC and DC together into the container and to support quick deployment of these systems. And for the EV charging, we also have our patent technology. We call it isolated air cooling, which means you have two chambers for the charger. One chamber is for the PCB board, and the other chamber is for the heat dissipation. That means all the water, the dust, when approve the PCB board, and which means the charger lifespan can extend up to 10 years or more.
More.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you see as the most important trend in clean energy over the next decade?
Key energy. Okay. I think more and more like the combination of each components. For example, the EV charging together with the battery, with the PV, it makes kind of like ecosystem. It's not only the spread the components, combine ecosystem and made the energy more affordable and made the efficiency more higher, and which can also bring the more add value to the end customer, to the driver, to the EV driver, and to all the players in the market. Yeah, in my opinion, I think it's the trend, the future of the electric vehicle is the future of all the vehicles. You can see it now from the electric vehicle, it also comes to the electric bus, electric truck. In the future, it will be the electric aircraft and also the electric boat. All the, even for some electric construction tool equipment, all will become electrified and it will become more efficiency.
And how fast is going? It's so slowly in Europe, right?
Yes, it's a little bit slower. It's like 3 to 5 years slower than, for example, in China. But this is also good. Like you can see how China developed this kind of technology, and in Europe you can gain the benefit from this kind of developing, and you use the neutral technology for this kind of sector.
We are part of the energy transition, and we want to be and continue being the global leader in energy conversion technology, and that's why we are presenting here in Rimini all our products running from residential inverters, commercial, industrial, and all our storage solutions for residential, commercial, industrial, and utility.
So the visitors this year, what expect from you?
So the visitors, we have seen a lot of interest in, especially in storage technology, which is going to be the future. We have seen that regarding the trend and the electrification at Italian level and at European level, that the storage is a technology that it will be a must during the future projects in the near future.
What special things are you representing at this fair?
So we are presenting here our Power Titan 3, which is our solution for utility solutions, and also the Power Stack, which is our storage solution for commercial and industrial solutions, but also all our range for EV charging technology and for self-consumption solutions that you can see here behind me.
What is the most important innovations right now?
So the most important innovations right now is everything related to grid forming technology and all the support that our storage solution can supply to the grid. So that's why we are paying a lot of attention to this, which we really believe is going to be the future.
And why is the future this?
Because there is so much renewable energy installed that we need to find the way so that the grid can manage all this technology. So in order to support the grid, then these technologies we really believe is the future.
It's future, and if it's possible, when it's possible, what do you think?
So it's possible right now. I mean, the technology is here. It's just as Italy is also putting a lot of effort for this technology with the tenders, and at European level, the different countries are also betting for these technologies.
What is your future vision for the solar energy sector?
So we really believe that it's going to come, as I mentioned, together with storage. So PV is going to come together with a storage solution, and we are not going to see like PV, only PV, but it will come together and merge together with all the benefits that the storage brings.
Why this exhibition, key, let's say expo, it's important for your company?
Okay, that's a good question. I mean, this fair has been growing a lot in the last years. Before it was mainly focused in the self-consumption market, but we have seen this year that all the different sectors are here. I mean, running from EV charging, self-consumption, residential, commercial, industrial, but also the key stakeholders for the energy transition, the big IPPs are also participating, asking for the technologies about storage, about PV. And I think here is a great way where all the different stakeholders from the market are in one place, so you have the chance to, in a nutshell, see really quick and meet different partners for the future.
who is mostly visit your stand? Who are the visitors?
That's a good question. I mean, mainly I will say installers, distributors in this area for EV charging, CPOs which are running like floats of EV charging and so on, and then also the big IPPs or EPCs interested especially in our utility products and our storage solutions.
There is many interesting people, right?
Many interest from all the different sectors, and we have the full range of products for the different business units. That's why we get different customers from all the different sectors.
And what is the next step?
So I will say, well, the next step is that the different countries believe also in the electrification, so we can increase also the numbers of PV and storage technology, and we can contribute in this electrification process, running from the electrical cars, but also the data centers. And due to this demand of electricity, we accompany with our products so that we can be part in this energy transition, and especially with this storage solution so that we can fulfill the requirements of each country.
And what is the most biggest challenge for your company?
So
in this industry?
The biggest challenge is that there is a huge plan of adding more PV storage solutions in the grid, so how to manage in each country, how the grid needs to be expanded, how we can transport electricity from one country to another, and then thanks to this, I mean, in every country we are able to provide our services to contribute here at, for example, at European level, but also worldwide level, to contribute with our solutions for this energy transition.
Da biste smanjili nepotrebnu potrošnju struje u domaćinstvu, isključite uređaje iz utičnice kada ih ne koristite. Uređaji u stand-by režimu i dalje troše električnu energiju. Isključivanjem televizora, punjača i drugih uređaja sa utičnice kada nisu u upotrebi, možete odmah smanjiti potrošnju i doprineti održivijem domu. Hvala što ste pratili još jednu epizodu emisije. Ja sam Aleksandra Miljanić, vidimo se naredne nedelje.